during an unauthorized music video shoot. The victim, only identified as a man in his 20s, died at the hospital. The shooter remains on the loose tonight. Witnesses telling police the shooter fired several shots at the victim and drove off in a blue Dodge Charger with a white racing stripe. Police believe this shooting was gang-related.
So check this out. Check this out. That's the rapper Krukone. He's a Chicano rapper. You know, he might not be labeled as a Chicano rapper, but he's a Mexican American, Chicano, Latino, Hispanic, Calimac, whatever fucking label you want to give him, that's what he is. At the end of the day, he's a rapper, okay? It doesn't seem like he belongs to a gang, but he is a tagger, right? Or ex-tagger. I don't want to put a label on nobody, but I guess he is an ex-tagger, right? Or allegedly tagger, whatever, right? Shit's out there. But he doesn't belong to any Southsider gang, right? Or Southern Cali gang. So I did a little bit of research into this guy, right? And listen, a lot of you motherfuckers probably gonna hate me after this. A lot of you motherfuckers probably gonna understand me. But take it how you will. I don't really give a fuck. It is what it is. But check this out. So, I looked a little bit into his background, and this motherfucker loves to beef with real gang members, right? I see he had a beef with Bozo. He had a beef with a few other people, right? But the one that stood out was Bozo, okay? So he beefs with real Southsiders, with real Double S members, with real street gang members, right? I'm not implicating nobody. I'm not saying anybody had anything to do with this. What I'm trying to make you guys understand is that this guy beefs with a lot of people, right? A lot of real street active individuals, right? So when you beef with people like that are not on your level, because a lot of you guys out there might say that, you know, taggers are this, taggers are that, but a tagger is not on the level of a gang member, okay? A tagger is like, you know, it's levels to this gangster shit, right? It's levels to the type of crimes you'll commit as a tagger and as a active street member, right? Certain crimes that taggers won't commit, gang members will, and vice versa, right? Back in the 90s, a lot of tagger gangs got into Southside gangs because the gangs that were taking over the city didn't want nobody else running around the city. So either you joined the Southside gangs or you got taken out, you know. So a lot of taggers became gang members. And those that didn't, you know, just went around the city in the dark hitting up their fucking tag gang, right? Well, this guy beefs with a lot of people, right? And I saw a lot of people were crying and sad over this guy that got killed. A 20-year-old kid got killed, and a lot of people were sad, devastated, crying, saying that he didn't deserve it, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, and then you had a lot of people saying that he did deserve it because these guys act like gang members. They act like crooks. They act like they're with the program, right? Well, every picture that I looked up of Krukone, he was gang banged out. You know, whether it was the appearance or the words or the image, whatever the fuck, he was gang banged out. If nobody told me he was a tagger, I would think he was from a gang. Okay, so the image is there. Now, is he doing all this for his career, his music career? The only one that knows would be him, right? But let me get to this. I don't feel bad for his homeboy getting smoked, not one bit. Now, you can call me cruel, you can call me cold-hearted, you can call me whatever, but I don't feel bad, and neither should anybody watching this feel bad for the guy that died, or Krukone. The only people you should feel bad for is the family, the parents, the father, the mother, the sister, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, whatever, right? Because they don't deserve this. But when you play in the streets, these are the consequences. You know, they tell you, the homies tell you, death or prison. That's all that comes with this. Uh, and you can say, well, he's not a gang member. He's not, but he acts like one. He fucks around with one. He disrespects them. You know, he beefs it with them. These are the consequences that come with the game that you play. Uh, you can't act tough on camera. You can't act tough on the internet. You can't act tough, you know, here, there, you know, and then expect for you to talk yourself out of murder, talk yourself out of a beatdown, or talk yourself out of whatever. You can't. You know, you can't expect other people to react a certain way just because you're acting, you know. And if you're not acting, and this is really what you're about, then